Nistas, I'm going to share with you my weekly fragrance layering combinations for the first week of January, the very first week of 2026. So if you're interested in hearing the things that I have started to layer and put together in regards to fragrances, please stay tuned. All right, you guys, so starting the week of January the 4th, is that right? Was it January the 4th? Yeah, I was right. Starting January the 4th on Sunday. So you guys, this day, I did go out. I went out, husband and I and the little boy, we had to go to the market. So I went out to the market, and after I took my morning shower, I put a little something nice and soft on. So I picked this up from from Walmart. This is the Crumble Confetti Cake Body Scrub in collaboration with Crumble, and the body wash. So I use these as a part of my shower routine. I went in with these two items, and I love the way the body scrubs from Dove feel. They're very moisturizing, but it does have this exfoliating that's kind of abrasive but still creamy. So I really enjoyed this. So after showering, you guys, I went in with this hyaluronic acid ultra water body butter. It does have a smell to it, but when I'm really trying to go for a non-scented fragrance, I do tend to use this. But I applied a nice amount of this in my hand, like a dropper full each time I lathered the lotion. So I went in also adding this Vanilla Cake Sand and Fog oil, which is inspired by Escapade Gourmand, but it's not the same in my opinion. It's nowhere near it in my opinion, but it's nice. So I went in with these two moisturizers. Then I sprayed my body with one of my regrets from Bath & Body Works this year. I did not get a backup of this. This is the Milk Bar Birthday Cake. It has fragrance notes of layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and sprinkled rainbow. So I went in with this. And the fragrance that I used is the Lattafa Neighbors Elixir. This is nothing like the Neighbor's Gold. It is totally different. It is more of an ethereal, soft, Play-Doh-ish, kind of girly-like vanilla fragrance. But I like it. It does have a place in my fragrance collection, so I enjoyed that fragrance layering combination. All right, Monday, you guys, I started off after showering. I went in with this blueberry bundt cake from Bath & Body Works. I'm really trying to get through this because, as you can hear, this is what we mean when these are not worth buying because they go bad. So anytime a fragrance has a high content of vanilla, and the more yellow hue the cream is, the faster it will start to go bad. So it doesn't smell bad, and it still moisturizes the body. So I'm gonna try to use as much of it as I can. It has fragrance notes of harvest blueberry, honey drizzle, and fluffy cake. So I went in with that. Then this is another item that I am trying to make it through this year because it's just taking up a lot of space in the fragrance cabinet. And I do like it and enjoy it, but it's one of those safe, easy vanillas that you can just kind of pair and layer. And something easy that you can also go through, because if I get to the urge to have or want it again, it's very inexpensive. So I'm trying to use this up. So I did use this kind of like as my body mist. And the fragrance that I wore on that day was Queen of Silk by Creed. This is a standout type of fragrance, you guys. Every time I wear it, I get compliments of it. And every time I wear it, I think about my husband. My husband and my daughter bought me this for something. I can't remember. But it's something about this that just makes me think about him, because it has this very strong, a guy could actually wear this in my opinion and get away with it. But I do enjoy this. So that was my fragrance combination for Monday. Moving on into Tuesday, after showering, I went in with the Pink Pound Cake by Brown Sugar Babe. This smells like, it reminds me of Strawberry Pound Cake from Bath and Body Works. It is a gourmand vanilla creamy type of fragrance that's easy to just about match with so many things. But I did use this blueberry body cream. I'm trying to get through it, so I use these two as moisturizers to pull and bring back some of that vanilla and balance it out and give it just a little bit floralness. I went in with the Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. Did this come back out? If it did, I missed it getting a backup, because I'm almost done with this. I do enjoy this scent. It has fragrance notes of suede petals, soft sandalwood, and vanilla bean. I went in with this. And I also use the Vanilla Potion again. And the star of the show was the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Extra Dose. So that was my fragrance for Tuesday. All right, moving on into Wednesday. I did do a shower routine with the moisturizing body wash from Bath and Body Works. And this is in the scent Vanilla Ease. It has lavender blossoms, creamy vanilla, and soft cedarwood. This is said to smell a lot like the what is it, the Goddess by Burberry. I can see the similarity to it, but it is a good fragrance. So I went in with this in the shower. After showering, I went over the body with the Sugar Plum body oil from Brown Sugar Babe. Then I mist my body uncontrollably with the Fine Fragrance Mist of Lavender Ease. And then I sealed it in with this body butter. Really enjoyed it. Went back over the body with this again. And the fragrances that I wore on that day was the Libre La Parfum from YSL. And She Was Here by Forever Mood. Yes. Got one compliment on that day, but I really did enjoy how I smelled myself. So that was a really nice fragrance. It was like a grown and sexy, mature type of gourmand girly smell. So it's perfect. All right, on Thursday, you guys, after showering, I went in heavily with the Santal Bloom Nourishing Body Oil, and I went in with the hyaluronic acid body butter from Bath and Body Works. So I love this smell, you guys. This is like old news for me. I've had so many sets of it. But went in with this, and then I went over it with the Fine Fragrance Mist. And the Fine Fragrance Mist doesn't even come like this anymore, so that lets you know how long I've had it. So I went in with the Fine Fragrance Mist. And the fragrances that I wore on this particular day, this was inspired by someone over on Instagram or either TikTok. I cannot remember her name, but I remember when she showed it, I was like, I think I had just recently got Cribula. That's why I was researching and stumbled across her layering combination. But when she mentioned the Iris Malacon, I'm like, I got that fragrance. So these are the two fragrances that I went in with. Absolutely beautiful fragrance combination. It gives a very classic, sophisticated, sexy, because this is a very unisex type of fragrance, and whenever I get in the mood to wear something that could be male forwarding, it just gives me this sex appeal that I feel, but or boldness, I guess, because I'm wearing it. But this was a really nice fragrance combination. So that was the fragrance combination for Thursday. All right, and on Friday, you guys, after showering, I went in with the Endless Love. This is inspired by Amore Infinite from Navitus in collaboration with AI the Great. This is a Brown Sugar Babe oil. It is a gourmand, sweet type of rose fragrance, rose and chocolate. So I went in with this, and then I use this because I'm trying to use it up. I went in with the Blueberry Bundt Cake Body Butter. And I sprayed myself with the Covered in Roses to just amplify that rose note that's in the Endless Love, as well as the subtle rose that I smell. I think it's some rose in this, but this is Sensual Instinct by Montal. And I really enjoyed this fragrance, you guys. Montal are beast mode type of fragrances. So this fragrance, I did not even apply it up top. I applied it down below the waist. And you guys, this stuff is so strong, I could still get wafts of this throughout the day, all the way until I took my shower that night. So that was the fragrance combination for Friday. Saturday morning, I went to Starbucks, and a gentleman and one of the baristas, the female barista, told me how good I smell. Then I went to Ulta. I got 2 compliments in there and myself. So that made 5. Beautiful fragrance combination, you guys. After showering, I went in with the Skin Deep, which is inspired by Guidance 46. This is not Guidance 46 in my opinion, but it's not bad, but it's not as close to some of their other oils are. So I went in with this. This is the Skin Deep, inspired by Guidance 46. The body butter that I use is the Covered in Roses from Bath and Body Works. I got this with a free coupon, and I just went ahead and got it because I don't have like any rose lotion or body butters in my collection. So I went in with the Covered in Roses body butter, and I sprayed the Covered in Roses Fine Fragrance Mist. You know, this is said to be inspired by Delina, and I have smelled this several times on other people, and I've asked them what they had on, and when they told me it was Covered in Roses, I was like, wow, you smell really nice. So I think if you layer this with all the products, and now it comes in this packaging because I think it's going to be like a permanent signature. It did so well, it's going to be a permanent signature instead of part of the Luxe line. So now you can get this in all forms. That's how I was able to get it in this little 4-ounce body cream. So Covered in Roses. And the fragrance that I wore on that day was Empatia by BDK. This is said to be like a cross between Delina and Guidance. I agree, and it's absolutely beautiful, you guys. So I understand, and I get the hype because I got more compliments on Saturday than any other day of the week. This is a beautiful fragrance. I have seen this in quite a few people's top 5 for top 5 fragrances of 2025, and I haven't yet decided what my top 5 are or thought about it. I think I may do a video on that. Not sure if this is in the top 5, but we will see, you guys. But those were my layering combinations for the week of January the 4th, 2026. I want to thank you guys. I'm going to try with all efforts to produce this video once a week. Again, I've done it once a week before, but it became a little bit too much. But we're going to do it as long as time permits and I'm able to. I greatly appreciate you. Leave down in the comment section below some of the things that you have been enjoying starting this year off, and also some of the things that you wish to add to the collection, because there are quite a few that I want to add to the collection. So I want to thank you guys for coming back. Greatly appreciate you. See you in the next video, and do not forget, you, yes you,